Hi everyone. I wanted to start by thanking Stewart Tech for providing us with this opportunity to present our e-link solution here today. My name is Rafael and I'm the account executive here at CertiPro. And I'm also joined by Nick Young, who is our e-link product manager. And I'd just like to start by introducing our company, telling you a little bit more about us, our product, and the value that we bring to you. After that, I would have Nick do the live demo and briefly show you how our integration works. So, a little bit about us. We're headquartered in Los Angeles and we've been in business for over 10 years. And we specialize in integrating Sage ERP with e-commerce platforms such as Shopify, Magento, and WooCommerce, as well as actually building them out. So, we're very Sage-centric ISV. And Sage is the only ERP system that we work with in this regard. And what it really means to you is that we have a full team of consultants and developers for each end of the solution. So for the website e-commerce store, right, or that B2B portal that you're using, the integration and the Sage. And we have them in-house so we can provide any custom solution that is required to meet our clients' needs. So our E-Link solution is compatible with various Sage ERP systems such as Sage 100, Sage 300, Sage 500, and Sage X3. And on the e-commerce side, it integrates with Magento, the open source, and the Adobe Commerce, the WooCommerce, and Shopify. And this video, Nick will demonstrate the available functionality on Shopify. And quick note, our integration works both for Shopify and Shopify Plus. However, if you're looking for B2B price functionality like specific price lists, price breaks, customer specific pricing, etc., you have to be on Shopify Plus. And right after, Nick will also glaze over the available and extended functionality exclusively on Magento and WooCommerce. So, in a nutshell, what we do is we provide a solution for companies that just need a better and integrated e-commerce site. Before working with us, our customers may not even had an e-commerce site or a portal, or may have had one, it just wasn't integrated with Sage. And that means online orders would still have to be manually entered into Sage for order processing, right? So some of our customers just came in asking for something that works more like Amazon or eBay, but with that B2B functionality, and just didn't know what solutions are available on Marketplace. And this is where eLink comes into play. So eLink forms a two-way sync between Sage and the e-commerce platform. It handles all data connection points between Sage and the portal. So again, your Sage customer information and the orders can now be updated to the web store or portal 24/7, 365 days a year. And again, online orders can be created in Sage and be ready to be processed within minutes. And please note that this is all completed without running any manual batch jobs or any manual export and import procedures. This is fully automated. The way it works at that high level overview is that the data would securely flow between your Sage ERP and the web store in encrypted files, making your company's backend completely anonymous and secure. Because the web store is hosted outside of your Sage environment, the customer would never have direct access to Sage, right? Which adds that extra layer in terms of cybersecurity. And what makes us unique is that eLink forms a very deep integration between Sage and those e-commerce platforms such as Shopify and Magento that allows us to customize it in accordance with your needs. And what we have done and how we've done it is we've built out the software for both sides of the e-commerce and Sage from ground up. And by doing so, it just gives us this flexibility to create a plethora of modifications and customizations and make it work the way you expect it to. As I've mentioned, we're very Sage centric, we're laser focused, and this is all we do. So how does eLink work? So eLink is an API that just runs on top of the Sage server that allows us to talk to Sage using Sage business objects. So with our eLink API, if you tell it to create an order, it will actually create the order as if you're tabbing through all the fields in Sage. It's not, just putting data into database. So again, what it means to you, so if you have any business logic built into Sage, we'll be following all of the same business logic with our eLink API. And I just wanted to touch on a few benefits that our clients report back to us prior to the demo. So the first, it will streamline the order processing with things like address mirroring and easy repeat ordering. It'll automate backend order processing. So again, everything is automated. And once again, it would adhere to the backend process that you want to set up. So for instance, if you have some manual approvals that you want to do prior to proceeding with a specific order, that let's say if it was a larger order, you wanted to double check before actually clicking the submit button. It'll provide tracking updates to customers right inside the portal. Again, something everybody's very used to seeing on Amazon and eBay and other big platforms. And it will just improve customer service in general because our portal will significantly reduce customer service calls because, again, it will automatically update with necessary information. And automation also would mean there's less chance of data errors from manual entry, and customers have clear visibility into important details like ETA, product stock, order history, transaction data. They can just go in and pay right on the portal, and all of this would be synced back into Sage. So essentially, everything a customer really needs is consolidated in one efficient and user-friendly platform. And on that note, I'd like to pass the controls to Nick and have him do the live demo.
Thank you, Rob. Okay, so I've got a couple demos set up. We've got the Shopify demo, which I'm going to show you actual syncing and everything for that. And then I'll just kind of go over some of the Magento and WooCommerce features that you can get with those platforms that aren't available in Shopify. So for Shopify, we can create products in the web when you create them in Sage. So we can come in and we can set one of our products in Sage to internet enabled. If this internet enabled is not showing on your products already, it will be enabled when we install our enhancements. So you can also sync everything that you have available for the product. So we can sync descriptions and price, your standard price or retail price, whichever you want to use. An image if you have set up in Sage, we can sync all of that to Shopify and create the product. If you need customer specific pricing, so if you're using any of the Sage pricing constructs like price levels or price groups or promotional pricing or whatever it might be, we also support that in Shopify, but only with Shopify Plus, as Ralph was talking about. So say this AM/FM stereo, we internet enabled it, we have an image set up. So if we go to our website, this is our Shopify demo site, you can see that product gets created there and everything is ready to go. So we can take that product, we can just add a couple of the cart and check out. And we will actually create customers in Sage if you need the customers created when the order is placed. We have other options such as if you want all of the Shopify orders to come in under a single customer in Sage or something like that, you could do that as well. So we, have functionality for both of those kind of scenarios. We can bring in the order completely for what was ordered. Any discounts and things that were applied on Shopify, we can bring those in to the order as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the demo credit card here to say 27, and we'll just use the standard shipping and billing. So when we place this order, this is going to place the order in Shopify. So if we go to our Shopify admin up here, you can see that we have our new unfulfilled order. We do have a order queue that runs on your Sage server. So you can see that order's already been pulled by the order queue. It's been assigned a Sage ID and it's been created in Sage for this particular customer. So if we go into Sage and we go to sales orders and sales order entry, we can see in that queue the new Sage sales order is 201. So if we go to orders, you You can see 201 from today is in here. And you can see all of the customer defaults were brought in because this is a returning customer. We have the customer's addresses from the order, and then here's that AM/FM stereo that I had ordered. So all the totals are brought up. So we're using business objects for this. So when it brought in the customer number, then it's going to load all the customer's defaults like you would expect. And then it's going to replace things that come from the website that you would expect to be replaced. Like if they had changed their address on the checkout, or if they added a new address, then you would see those addresses here. In the lines, it'll be whatever items they actually ordered. And then you can see in the totals, we have all of the customers, information, the commission rate based on the sales rep, and everything comes over as you would expect it to. We fully support fulfillment, which in fulfillment in Shopify is going to be your invoicing in Sage or your shipping in Sage. So once the invoice is available, it will sync back the tracking numbers into Shopify, and the customer will have that available to them in their account. So you can see we have some where we fulfilled them, some that have not been fulfilled yet. And you can see if we go to here, we have, unfulfilled and fulfilled orders. So we do support everything you kind of need for Shopify for the B2C experience to bring orders from Shopify into Sage and bringing your invoice and tracking information back into Shopify. If you need more extensive requirements, we do have a lot more functionality when it comes to, say, our Magento or WooCommerce solutions. So I'm just going to go over some of that basic functionality so you have an idea of what's available there as well. If you're looking for a real B2B portal where your customers can go in, they can make payments, maybe you have customer specific products where only a customer or a specific set of customers is allowed to order it, or you want people to be able to do, quick order entry like a PO entry form, or you want them to be able to place RMAs online and have those come into Sage. We support all of that out of the box in Magento and WooCommerce. We have feature parity on Magento and WooCommerce. Due to Shopify's closed nature and some of the API limitations, we don't have all of this functionality on Shopify. So here is our Magento site. Same thing. We've just wired up Magento to a Sage instance. So everything in Sage is available in Magento. You can create products in Sage. We'll create those in Magento. Again, when I say Magento, I'm talking about WooCommerce also. We have the ability to do your shopping just like we did in the Shopify site. We have our ability to do a quick order entry, which is more like a PO form. So you can come in here, we can search for products by SKU description. You can add additional attributes here to search. You can add products to your cart directly from here. These are going to go to your cart, go directly to the payment page on the checkout. We can support the Sage integrated payment processors in Magento and WooCommerce. So if you're using Paya or Repay or eBizCharge or Fortis or any of those payment processors that have built-in Sage functionality, we can also support those here where we actually do the pre-authorization and the checkout and bring that payment transaction in with the sales order so that during your invoicing, it does the charge. In Shopify, obviously, you're going to usually use Shopify's payment processor because you end up paying a large percentage if you want to use your own custom processor. So you get that full functionality out of the box on these solutions for Magento and WooCommerce as well. Payments, so you can allow customers to come in and they can make payments on open invoices. So I can come in and add from my open invoices. I don't have any open on this particular account, but your customer can use the same cards that they use during the checkout. Again, this supports Paya, eBiz, Repay, all of those Sage integrated processors, as well as any Magento supported ones such as PayPal or anything else you want to do. If you're using something like ACH with Paya, we can also support ACH payments. So you can save on your transaction fees by allowing your customers to pay by ACH also. And then this is also supported in the checkout if you want. So a lot more functionality available in the B2B side with Magento and WooCommerce. So we just wanted to make sure that you're aware of that functionality as well. So with Shopify, you get full integration with your orders and invoices going back and forth, and products as far as updating pricing, quantity, stock, so you can control in stock and out of stock. And then with the Magento and WooCommerce, you can actually do full, payments, products, RMA, everything else. So if you want to see any of this further or see the actual functionality here, I'm just kind of like, glossing over it and showing you very high level because our time constraints in this particular video. But if you want to see anything further, please reach out for a full demo. We'll customize that demo to you and really, drill into your requirements and explain to you what can and can't be done on the different platforms. So outside of that, I appreciate your time and thank you very much.